Thank you. Dear Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to take this opportunity and thank Mr. Ischinger for this excellent opportunity to exchange our views and on the current issues related to security, regional security or global security. First of all, a lot has been said about the recent developments in Ukraine, which is our friend country and our partner country. I would like to say that we are extremely concerned about these developments in this country. But I would like to say a few words about my country, Georgia. But before I move to Georgia, I would like to say that we, Georgian government, we condemn any violence. This is, of course, unacceptable, and I do believe that the Ukrainian government, together with the people, together with the opposition, will find a way out of this crisis. It is extremely important. And I think that the European Union and other countries, including Russia, should come together and find a solution. I'm confident, that the solution exists. As for Georgia, I would like to say a few words before I move to this historic event, the Vilnius summit, where we initialed the association agreement. Last year was a really difficult year. We had this cohabitation process after we won the parliamentary elections in 2012, and when the new government came to power. We couldn't manage to have this peaceful transition of power, and last year it was a very successful year. As we mentioned, we initialed the association agreement in Vilnius, including the DCFTA, that opens up tremendous opportunities for the country. Georgia is a small country, but we see Georgia as a regional hub with its really fantastic geographical location. It has a potential to become a regional hub. And that's why, by signing this agreement, hopefully in August, as we heard from the European leaders, and I'd like to take this opportunity and thank them to speed up this process. Georgia will get a number of opportunities. It will have an access to 900 million market. Georgia's economy was we had a little slowdown because of the political instability last year, but over the last 2 or 3 months we had extensive growth. November, December we had 8.1%, 8.4%, and this year we expect to have 6.3% growth, according to the World Bank. We continue our democratic reforms. We have we had a very free and fair presidential elections. And according to the recent public opinion surveys, over 85% of the Georgian population supports the European integration process. And by initially the association agreement, the European integration process became irreversible. Georgia's aspiration to become a member of the European Union, a member of NATO, is our historic choice. Because we share the same values, same culture, same history, and we've been having this ambition to become a member of the European family, for many years. 20 years ago, when we gained independence in the early 90s, we tried to build democratic institutions in our country. I would like to say about the Georgia-Russia relations. When the new government came into power in 2012, we absolutely changed our approach vis-à-vis to Russia. We changed our rhetoric, first of all. Ex-Prime Minister Ivanishvili appointed his personal representative in Russian relations, who is working closely with his counterpart. And we could improve, I would say, I would call technical relationships, such as trading, cultural relations, people-to-people contact, transport communications between the two countries. And as a result, Russia gradually started to open its market for the Georgian products. As you all remember, Russia put an embargo on Georgian products in 2006, which had a very negative impact on our economy. Today, we have a diversified economy. We tripled the exports in Russia, and it amounted to $160 million. And we did our best in order to normalize the relations with the Russian Federation. When I said we have diversified the economy, I can give you some examples. For example, in the European Union, our export was increased by 65% last year, and amounted to $500 million. But at the same time, we were saying that, Georgian side did everything. We did our best in order to normalize relationship with Russia. But still, we've been facing some provocations along the occupation line last year. And this really conflicts with the approach of the new Georgian government. The installation of barbed wire fences and the so-called borderization process really creates a lot of problems for our citizens on the ground. They could install 45 kilometers of the so-called barbed wire fences. So this year is extremely important for us. We have a difficult period, but very interesting one. For the Sochi Olympic Games, we decided not to boycott Sochi Olympic Games, and we are sending our team in Sochi. It was really hard for us to take this decision because we have these unsolved problems, conflicts with our brothers Abkhazians and South Ossetians. We even offered the Russian side to cooperate in the field of security. Therefore, once again, Georgian side has taken a number of constructive steps, only constructive steps since the victory of the parliamentary elections in 2012. As for our aspiration and the question, does it really conflict with the Russia's interest? One thing we all have to try is that we have to convince Russia that Georgia's aspiration to become a member of the European Union is not a threat to Russia. Georgia simply tries to become a better country. We really want to become a strong, free, democratic European country. And normally it should be in Russia's interest as well to have a stable, predictable, and reliable member state in the South Caucasus. And therefore, this is my point. We heard a lot of things, a lot of complaints about Russia's involvement in Ukraine. People are talking that Russia may increase some pressure after the Sochi Olympic Games. But I would like to say that as I said, we have a diversified policy, and we are less dependent on our neighbor. Thank you.